for those of you with secondary progressive or primary progressive. Hi, Betty Joe. Let me just see. Well, I was trying like crazy to share this in Meerkat. Betty Joe, can you do me a favor and share this video in Meerkats? I love that hallelujah you sent me this morning. I listened to that this morning. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was a Easter hallelujah. Uh, I'll tell you what, the words of that should be the actual words of this song. Um, Made me want to go back and check the words of the song because I have a thank you, Betty Joe. Thank you so much because I couldn't share it. I wanted to, but it just timed out on me. Um, so there is, when everybody gets here, I'm going to read uh, the good news for people with progressive MS. Oh my gosh, it is huge. But published yesterday. So, and that's so huge. That is so huge. By the way, I, some some people know that I am. Hi, Frank. You had your vaccine. Good for you. Good for you. Uh, uh, but all right. My Dr. Mallory, my doctor at Johns Hopkins, uh, insists that I go and see a spasticity specialist. Problem is that I can't get in until June 14th. So I emailed her. I emailed her, please give me a prescription for, hi Karen, hi Susan, please give me a prescription for tizidine or I can't say that, but it begins with the T. It's inside of baclofen. So I said, just give me something to get some sort of comfort till I get this guy to see me. Uh, Hi there. Hi, Lucky Strike. You're a smoker. If you're a Lucky Strike, you're a smoker. But anyway, a Canadian Canuck. You're a Canuck too, a Lucky Strike. Eh, yeah. That's anyway. Oh my gosh, I've got my closet door open, and you guys can see that. That's the office door. Anyway, let's see, Chris, Nikki, good morning, good morning. Okay, so Dr. Mallory wouldn't do it. She says, I'm not comfortable calling you in medication. Can you believe that? Thank God I have a general practitioner that puts my comfort, Sarah, puts my comfort above anything else. Oh my gosh, I love my general practitioner because hi Misty, when did you get your bookmarker yet? Um, I think I have gone. Hi Josie Ann. Uh, yeah, when you think how long I've gone to Johns Hopkins and wonderful. Do you like it? Do you like it, Misty? Anyway, how long I've gone there, how much money I've given to Johns Hopkins for my care, and for them, for my neurologist to not give me something for comfort. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I tell me something. How many people think I should change neurologist? And it might be because she's a personality conflict with my choices. Uh, all right, Misty. Let me see. I know I put on glasses there. It's just that's ridiculous. They know by now. You deal with it. Yeah, absolutely, Susan. Hi, Dennis. Uh, But again, it is ridiculous. It's I've lost confidence in her ability to care for me. So I'm going to change this. Jane, Jack, Moss. All right, you guys are all speaking in. You know what, Missy? You're in Baltimore. Who do you go to? Mine is world renowned. It's she is number 2 at Hopkins for MS, but she is a teacher. Who do you go to, Misty? Uh, yeah, because I was thinking that. Good morning, Mace. I was thinking that too. I really don't want to change and all the hassle and but that Neuro Institute, I'd seen that neurologist before. He's pretty high in Hopkins as well. I don't know. You know what? That is who my doctor wanted me to see. I've seen Becker before. I know him. I know him, and I've got an appointment on the 14th. Uh, I but Mallory sent me to Becker for spasticity, so I have an appointment. But she wouldn't give me anything to get rid of the spasticity. So hi, Christy. So I am going to. I don't know. I think it's a personality conflict because she told me what she wanted me to do, and she insisted. She says, before you leave, I want you to get the get the vaccine. And I said I will consider it. But I've got this is between me and my husband. Um, and between me and God, I just everybody has their personal decisions why they take it or they don't take it. Uh, um, but again, it should not uh, uh, impact the care you get. If you decide not to get it, your doctor shouldn't pass judgment on you, and it shouldn't affect your care. Uh, uh, Thank you. You notice my hat matches my yeah. That was planned. It was planned. Let's see. So my general practitioner is calling me in medication that my neurologist wouldn't. Uh, uh, I love that he has my comfort in mind. I'm going to change. Why does Winston need some loving? Oh, is he squeaking back there? With with the toy. Um, I don't know. All right. So my hat. I'll tell you what. Brian has been out on a business trip, and I get to pick him up at the airport at 4. So after I'm done, we are done with this MS Live. Then I get to clean up around here, and then I'm going for a swim, and that's why my hair. By the way, I'm so excited. I have a haircut scheduled not this Saturday, next Saturday, and I am so it's getting long and yucky and I can't wait. I can't wait. So it's been 5 months. Let me think. You know what? It the day Winston was born. He was born December 4th. That's when I had my hair done last time. January, February, March, April. So it'd be 4 months. I don't know. Oh, he was whining. Hey, Winston, come here. All right, Winston, come here. I'm gonna share. I'm going to share. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Come here. Ah, he's trained. All right, everybody wants to see you. All right, see the puppy. See, he's looking at himself. He's looking at himself on the television, on the computer. Who's that? Who's that? It's bizarre because when we call, when somebody calls, if we FaceTime, he will actually look at the he'll look at the telephone. He'll talk to you. Uh, uh, but anyway, you're a good boy. Yes, you are. Okay, where were we? Yeah, but you know what? I'm glad. Yeah, he is. But you know what? Yeah, he has gotten big. Uh, uh, but you know what's great about a puppy? About I have Ranger. Come here, come. All right, now Ranger wants to come here, come here, sit, sit. All right, can you see Ranger? All right, Ranger, he's my baby. What's so awesome about having, say, Thunderbird, having dogs. By the way, I took the dogs the other day in the convertible Thunderbird, and we went for a drive around the neighborhood. And I had neighbors say, "Is there any way I can go for a ride with you?" And I made her kids babysit the dogs, and I threw. She sat next to me, and we went for a ride in the T-Bird, and it was wonderful. So, what is so wonderful about having T-Bird? I've got my garden. I've got my dogs. Is that it's you know it's being grateful for what you have and thinking, oh my gosh, I would love to be able to walk. I'd love to be able to, it's not, it's like Stephen Still says, it's not loving. If you can't be with the one you love the one you're with. And now jump forward and think about us. And if we can't have the bodies we want, uh, we've got to love what we have. Um, I got to tell you, my mom came over last night and I cooked dinner. It was a wonderful dinner. But she sat there and she talked about getting a brand new car, which is I think these newer cars have adaptive cruise control, so it gets in the way of say you don't react quick enough, you stay in between the lines. It senses when you're getting too close to the line. It drives you back, and it senses if you're not stopping towards the car in front of you, and it slows down. This is newer vehicles. She has an older vehicle, and so do I. So does and my brother mentioned that it would be good for her to get a newer vehicle, and I actually agree for safety reasons. So mom likes status. So she talked about getting a BMW SUV. Funny, but what's funny is that I she can afford it. My brother can, and my brother's wife drives around in a convertible, or no, in SUV. Everybody in my immediate family is rich, and has this stuff. And I've got this little house, and I drive a 2001 uh, car, and then my husband has a 99 pickup truck, and I got to tell you, it is. you know what? I've got the peace of Christ. I've got, you know what? I couldn't be happier holding my little dog, or cuddling with my ranger, going for a ride in that T-bird. Oh my gosh! It just, you know, it's not. Again, being disappointed, uh, uh, because you don't have the giant house. It just it doesn't matter. It's being happy with what you have. And that bookmark, um, the bookmark that I sent, in fact, I look for people to help me edit it, and nobody would help me edit it. So I sent this off to get it printed, um, without anybody editing it. So if there's any typos on my bookmark, let deal with it. Be grateful that get the whole message there. Here it is. Do I recognize and appreciate the contentness of the blessings I have without wanting more? Uh, do I really want a vehicle that'll keep me safe? It'll break or heck no. Driving Miss Daisy, remember that movie? You know what I would want more than a vehicle that adapts to makes up for the issues I have. I want a chauffeur. You know what? And I don't even need a newer car. You know what? My favorite seat is the passenger seat, the T-Bird. So that is somebody to drive me around the T-Bird. Um, somebody to drive me around my car. I just and get the walker out. How is that? If you had to uh, uh, choose, if you had to choose, am I content with what I have? Um, what could be better? And the thing is that every time I start to think that, yeah, I want an SUV. Look at the bookmark. Look at the bookmark. Let's see. Look at the bookmark. Do you see the old lady, or do you see, let's see, do you see the old lady, or do you see the young woman? And it is funny, once you see, some people only see the young woman, they only see that. I don't know why it's not showing up. Some people only see that. Uh, some people only see the old woman, and it's fun to teach them to see the other one, and it's just wonderful because once you see the young woman, the beautiful young woman, it's hard to see the old woman, the witch, the it's so hard to see that. So it's good that we train ourselves just like anything. An attitude has to be trained. Um, being grateful is something that you got to train yourself to do. Um, all right, now let me catch up. Chris talks about a Buick. She has a Buick LaCrosse, has the beeper if you go over the line. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, and Gina reminds it, you know what? Getting something new or bright or wonderful. Gina reminds us that you can't take it with you if you we all die. We're all born and we're all dead. Naked in this world you came, and naked you will leave. It doesn't matter. So if you, hi Moody, if you die with remember the bumper sticker, he with the most toys, he who dies with the most toys wins. Think about that. What's the point? What's the point? it's you know that is not gonna happen. So anyway, what they were talking about the bookmark of bed, because everybody who's watching has one of these bookmarks, or most people. If you don't, send me your address and you really. And here's something. Chris has said she is a 2014, and her vehicle has the adaptive. That's really good to know. So that happened in 2014. I thought Sarah said the greatest cause of death is birth. I just published. I just published something that said it had. Let me see. It had all the members of the Brady Bunch. It had the Jeffersons. It just had tons of people from. If and the caption is, if you recognize these people, chances are you need reading glasses, and chances are you need that. You probably have pain for not sleeping well. Uh, oh, Rob, you know what, Rob? Rob, you just are the great encourager. Thank you for saying that, Rob. Rob's happy to see see me smile. All right, let me see. Becky. All right, Becky is Betty. Betty is saying, when we leave this old world, the only thing we can take with us is the memories we hold in our hearts. Amen. Amen. And Nikki's saying, I hear full. Yeah, we're not talking about full insurance coverage. We're talking about there is safety devices on vehicles, newer vehicles that keep you from going over the line. I've been in the vehicle with my husband, his company car, and it jerks the steering, the whole vehicle in between the lines, keeps you between the lines. And if you've got a car in front of you, and say you're coming up on the stoplight, and you're gonna ram into the car, that your vehicle knows that you're approaching a car and will brake for you. And that's huge. Let me see. The greatest cause of death. It's true. It just, so we were talking about the one who dies with the most toys. You can have stuff, but if you got nobody to leave it to, then what's the point of having stuff? If you don't have stuff, but you've made an impact on the world, you've spread love, you help other people. You just, if you do that, then the one who dies, leaving the most amount of people feeling loved wins. And because it's so funny, because there's nobody who wants my stuff. My nephews are my brother's millionaire, so he's not gonna want his kids aren't gonna want anything from me, and then me with Brian, and so I'm looking. Who I got nobody. We don't have kids, so who would I leave this stuff to? We got nieces and nephews. But you know what's even better is that I've got a couple of dear friends that just have not, just are not lucrative. They don't, and they're the people that if anything in my estate can help Dear friends, and this is the dear friend that when I've had an attack, I've had a terrible attack a number of years ago, and you know what? My dearest friend flew from California and cared for me and nobody else did that. You know, nobody did that. She did that. She was, and you know what? What is the number one thing we with MS, people with any MS do? Right? Number one thing, we don't ask for help. We just don't do it. We don't do it. We don't do it. And it's not because we don't appreciate the help. It's because we're sitting in the middle. Uh, um, we're like frogs in a pot of boiling water. At first, we don't know. We have to get ourselves a glass of water anyway, and it may be harder, but it's our reality, right? Getting to that bathroom or getting there. All right, let's see. Jane. You are Jane is running, you know, Jane, thank you for chatting. In fact, I got to read. Let's see. All right, Jane says, forward the other day, never a person. I stared forever the other day, added. All right. Oh, all right. All right. You know what? I, Chris, we get to talk because she didn't see uh, um, a person in the bookmarker. So what day, if you're still watching, my mom's watching. Mom, if you're still watching, Chris has got bigger issues. You know, my mom had a rough time seeing, you know, one of the two people in there. Well, mom, Chris has a rough time seeing anybody in there. So we're gonna work on that. I'm gonna make it my mission to make sure that you can see that, Chris. You know, because that matters to me. You need to see people. That is hilarious. All right, let's see. All right, Jane is talking about, yeah, we all die. Let's see. All right, why is Jane a mess? Why is Jane a mess? Live minimally, she's sharing. All right, okay, so I got some great news now that we're all here. This came out yesterday. Brand new, great news for us with progressive MS. There is a brainstorm trial shows promise in the top lines results for people with MS. Uh, Brainstorm Cell Therapeutics. Uh, they reported a 28-week long phase. Hi, Sharia. Phase 2 clinical trial. All right. Okay. The study involved giving people with progressive MS this medication 2 months apart. Nobody died, which is great. And it was only 20 patients, so it's a small study. 38% of the people who were treated showed, let's see, 38, it's jumping across. 38% of the people showed at least 10 points of improvement in walking. So they felt like they improved. 47 of the patients saw a 8 point improving and 67 showed 3 point. So it's a form of auto and is highly targeted towards treatment. All right. So this is great. So they're going to be moving that into a phase 3 study. The trial's predicting it. Oh, it's phase 2, continuing. All right, so they wanted to see if it was a safe medication to use, and it's now shown to be a safe medication. All right, so Patricia's here. Okay, so anyway, that's such good news that now we got some hope. We got some hope. All right, Sharia, how are you? How are you? So this is so huge. It's kind of like you're used to seeing the young woman, and you're happy with your dogs, and you're happy with your house, and you're happy just to be alive, and with everybody God shows you that you can serve, and then all of a sudden you get a notification that there's medication out there that could possibly make you better, make you 10% better. Let me tell you something. Is it if they reverse the damage and we could all walk again, if we could all be completely normal again, isn't it totally worth losing it all to get it back? Oh my gosh, wouldn't it be great? Oh my God. You know what? I used to enjoy skiing. There is no amount of pleasure I could get than being able to do that on my own, and just skiing and biking, and I'll tell you what, I'm going to take up running. In fact, I may do the Ironman. Thank you, Chris, the Iron Woman. Anyway, we just, I meet so many people that tell me, healthy people that just tell me how they go to the gym, and they do that to stay mobile, and they're healthy people and all, but and they tell me that you know what, it's seniors often tell me, they often tell me, oh my goodness, I didn't appreciate it when I had it. And now I gotta tell you something. If one more senior says to me, you just wait till you get old, it gets worse. If one more senior says that to me, you know what? Lord, give me the strength not to. It brings out an ugliness in me that I want to say, you don't understand. You don't understand. Oh my God, Jay. Oh my gosh. You know what? Memory lapses. My mom called me the other day, and she said to me, yeah, she says, this last week, she says, how'd it go yesterday? And you guys laugh. And I said, what do you mean? I couldn't remember what happened yesterday. And she says, you had a urologist appointment. And it's, oh yeah, I did. I remember that. So I had to laugh. I completely forgot. And then she says, hi, Paula. Then she says, let me tell you what I did. she had a doctor's appointment, and she ended up driving to his other office instead of the office she was supposed to go to. How many people have done that? You're not old, and you've gone north up the freeway instead of south. Uh, uh, Come on, come on. I don't want to. Let me hear. If it gets worse when we get older, then you know what? We need to have a padded cell. I'm thinking, strap on the diaper and let's yeah. What? Why do seniors? In fact, I got in the pool and I had this is last week. One of my friends, a senior, she said to me, oh, Dawson, wait, it gets worse. Wait till you get older." And I looked at her and I said, she says, you could you could get Alzheimer's. You have no idea how much worse it can get. And I said, you know what? You're absolutely right. And you could get MS. You could get MS. It's like, oh my God, crazy. And you know what? You don't have to point out that things could be worse when I'm trying to see the young woman in there. But you know what? Remember in let me see, The Godfather. Every time I try to get out, they pull me back in. It's the devil. Why are these people bringing the devil out in me? Uh, so, all right. And Dennis, it's weird. Dennis is saying it's weird, but I would have survivor guilt if I could walk again. I'd be pretty iffy. You know what, Dennis? I don't. And Paula, I don't know, because if we all, you can't do that. You can't do that to yourself. All right. So everybody with MS is cured, and we all can walk. We all can walk. Are you going to feel bad because there's a guy that had his legs amputated? And remember, there's people who are in wheelchairs that have. In fact, I had a friend who was in a car accident, and she's almost so quadriplegic. But let me tell you something. She has more consistent energy than I do. There are things that she calls me up and she says, "Can we go for a walk?" Because I've encouraged her to take her walker and go out. "Can we go for a walk on Tuesday at say 3 o'clock?" And I'm thinking, oh, remember when you used to be able to make plans for Tuesday at 3 o'clock? That's funny. It's like, all right. Anyway, so Dennis, we can't go there. Last night, Mom was over and she was talking about, we had a black lab growing up, and you remember the old days? What did we do with dogs? Dogs didn't sleep in the house. In fact, ours didn't even sleep in the backyard. We had a little creek with a bridge over that. Over the creek. So the bridge over there was a dog house filled with straw, and our dog was chained out to that. And he, during the day, you take him off the chain, and he'd go around with this great Labrador, great dog. But my mom last night said, "Hi, Lucy. Oh my God, it's a blessing that you're here." So she says, "Oh my God, that poor Sam. He should have been in the house. He should have." And I think, well, you know what? Should he have been in your bed? Should he? You can't do the shoulda, woulda, couldas. That dog was so happy, and that was appropriate then. So it's not. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So I'll talk about that in a minute. So again, it's not regretting. We gave that dog a wonderful life. It's not regretting that. Do I forgive myself and others for the mistakes I made in the past? Were they mistakes? That dog was well fed. He got ran and exercised. He was great. I said, and she only said that we didn't give him the greatest life because uh, our childhood dog didn't have the life of like my two dogs that sleep on the floor. They have beds, they have toys and stuff. But I'll tell you what, yeah, I don't know. And nowadays, if you have a dog and you put him in the backyard with, if you put him in the backyard, hooked up to his kennel, uh, PETA, the animal control might come to your front door and say you're abusing your dog. So crazy. All right. So Gina says, as a nurse, the worst patients to look at after were the MS patients. She says she knew exactly what they want, and their physical demands were so great, and they were all stubborn. That's true. That's true. People with MS are stubborn. I can't do that. I can't do. Yeah. You know what it is? It's we hurt. Hurting people hurt other people. All right. Now, Sharia is talking about having a super high blood pressure. Let's see. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you, Karen. Let's see here. You know what? I used to be stubborn early on. And Patricia, you know what? Um, you'll see something that those of us who've had MS for a long time, we have in common. Nothing to us is something to die on. Uh, um, Now, early on, when I first got MS, stubborn, I was so stubborn. I called the neurologist. I'd call if I was having an attack, they had to get me on Solumedrol right away. And they taught me that it was okay because they give it to me right away. You've heard of the term, the saying, the squeaky wheel gets the oil. Well, I have learned over the my experience is I'm telling you, with kidney stones, with everything. If you go to the emergency room for something, they're going to triage you, and they're not going to get to you. Even if you have kidney stones, they were yelling or telling me that I had female pain, and it was kidney stones, right? Well, you know what? Every time I've gone to the emergency room with kidney stones, or just give me a shot of Tramadol. In fact, now I won't go because I know the signs there. So I'll call the urologist and lay catatonic. I've got heavy painkillers, but all of a sudden it's like if you end up in the emergency room and they're not seeing you, I've discovered. Tell them you can't breathe. Tell them you think you're going to die. Uh, uh, so Gina, I will. Thank God you're not a nurse and I'm not in your town anymore because of the. Actually, that's not true, Gina. I need people like you and like Jane and like Susan and Karen and and Dennis. You guys are so, and Sharia, You guys are so much of God's blessing to me because I'm out there. I'm like a comet. I'm all over the place, and you guys calm me down. You guys are the voice of reason, and I need that. I need that. I especially I call up Dr. Mallory at Hopkins and I say, I'm stiff. I'm stiff. Rigid. And she says, well, I'm not comfortable. I'm not comfortable giving you to Xanadine, or how do you say? I'm not comfortable doing that. And all of a sudden, I'm thinking, you know, she's getting that Dulci out of me. You're not comfortable. You want me to wait for 2 months not being comfortable, so with me not being comfortable because you're not comfortable calling a prescription, and if I didn't have you guys talking me off a ledge, what did I do? This is how stubborn people with MS are. What did I do? Called around, found a doctor that would give me the medication. Just not comfortable. Yeah, shoot, do you know that if I am so stiff and Hopkins isn't going to help me, my neurologist is not going to help me, I can go into the emergency room and say, I think I'm dying. I'm light as a feather, stiff as a board. No, forget it. You know what? If you, and this is true with every single one of you, if you guys are like me and you're all of a sudden you get a neurologist that's always been good to you and now is not answering, not time to get another one, time to get another one because I deserve more, but I need you guys to temper me. So Jane is saying that's why we've all come together, and that's true. It is absolutely true. I'll tell you what, it was 10 o'clock, and I'm thinking I gotta clean out the dishwasher, gonna throw away. I just have to do some things to get the house perfect. So when Brian comes home, he'll actually miss. So I'm thinking I'm doing that, and then I'm so tired, so tired, and I'm thinking, gosh, I have never had a day that I didn't want to do this show physically. I was so physically unable to do it, and you know what? Um, it's one of those things. I am so committed to being here, and you can see I'm slower speech. I'm not having a great day. I'm wearing a great hat, and you guys have seen years ago, probably 12 years ago, I made a video that said that the fancier the hat, the worse of a day I'm having. So you know what? Again, it just if it weren't for you guys, if it weren't, and I can trust that you're going to show up and carry me through this. I can trust that. By the way, I think about getting. I think about doing that trip to Vegas or something. So, but I'll tell you what, you guys, not one of you emailed me or messaged me that you felt like helping me out plan this. So you talk about people with MS being stubborn. Nobody wants to get off their comfort zone, and yeah, I am a great idea person. I've been a successful leader, and that a successful leader isn't the one who says this is what I'm gonna tell you to do this or that. No, a successful leader gets the feeling of the group and goes the way the group wants to go, right? Thank you, Patricia. I don't know. I don't know if it's dedication as much as Susan is as much as it's if I got to live with MS and I'm stuck in this body that disappoints me, and you guys are stuck in a body that is not maximizing, not living up to your desires, then I have to be here. I have to be, and God will make sure I'm always here. And why? Because you want to be here, and you want to see each other, and God, and I need you, and we all need you. By the way, uh, Dennis, I know you commented on the 56 Thunderbird, and I'm not going to say anything, but Dennis, you look a lot younger. Anyway, I look at your faces, and Shri, I look, and Betty Joe, I just, and I have so much love for you guys, and I think about that. Um, I just think, Rich is the person that has lots of lot of friends, a lot of friends, and I know that so much of this is Facebook or YouTube. I know so much of this is like virtual friends and stuff, but I, and remember, you see me twice an hour, 2 hours every week. So, and you know my dog, and you know my back porch, you know my office. You know all of that stuff. So you guys know me uh, a lot more intimately than you know and I want to know. I want to know you more. I want to know you more. Uh, it's true. It's true. What I absolutely love is that number of you reach out to each other. Um, I'll tell you what. Uh, I I'm going there. There's a couple. I think I just want to see you guys. I just want to see you guys. Um, anyway, I'm going off the rails here. All right, let me just see here. Gina's saying nothing is. All right, that is not true, Dennis. Uh, uh, Dennis is a classic. Same year as my Thunderbird, but I'll tell you what, Dennis. Yeah, we've seen you, all of us on the Zoom meeting. We've seen you, and you're a handsome guy. It's a good thing you have MS, because if you didn't have MS, there you wouldn't you wouldn't you wouldn't even give us the time of the day. Yeah, good looking. You know what? You're good looking. Will Pan, good morning. Good morning, Will. It's awesome that you're here. Will, I never got your address. Let's see. I was able to send out 3 bookmarks this week. So if you don't have one, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of those, and I'm going to do a couple pictures of how you can see the old lady or the young lady. Tim, finally, Tim, you know what? Where have you been, Tim? I don't know. It is. I don't know. Here's something else. Brian and I haven't been on vacation for so long. It's been a couple of years, and you know, and now we got frequent flyer miles. We have hotels, that kind of thing. That's right, Sarah. You give him you see Sarah's on you, Tim. Anyway, well, so you know what? Just going someplace. I gotta plan something. You know, I have to plan something. Uh, I gotta plan something. Anyway, I'm penalized for late arrival. Sorry about that. I just don't know why Moody is calling. My mom decided to call. Hang on 1 minute. Hi, Moody. You know that you're on MS Live right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bye.
Okay. She was going to keep calling, and I picked it up. But anyway, you guys know that was my mom. She was watching this. She was watching this MS Live, and she forgot that I do this. So, all right, October. What is October? Jane penalized the. All right, we're going to penalize the late arrivals. Should we penalize them until October? Or October, should we have the all right, October. All right, so what I you know what how can we let's find that out. Let's plan on October. Absolutely, absolutely, uh, absolutely. Anyway, Takara, hi, pretty girl. In fact, Takara, I wanted to tell you that you called while I was getting into the car was started, and I couldn't take the phone call. So what happens, Takara, is text me the time you want to talk, and because I need a little bit of prior knowledge. I need to schedule in. I have an appointment to talk to Carol on the phone. I have to do that because I get to talk to my dad. He's got some serious issues. You know what? Amen. All right. In fact, I am going to write it down now. Plus, we can do a fundraiser. Thank you, Karen. Let's see, October. All right, Las Vegas. All right, so I just need to see, and we can do a fundraiser to sell things, and put it all in a master fund that can go to offset the cost of this convention. So, and what we'll have water aerobics, maybe diet. I'll line up some speakers and stuff. So it'll be fun. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So. All right. So. Okay. Dim light. All right, Dim. So, by the way, if you would consider going, I want you to type that you'd like to go. I'd like for you to type that. Yes, I'm going. I'm going. But I'll tell you what, I have set so many things up for people with MS and been one of the very few people, maybe two other people show up. But you know what? And Dennis, you know, you plan the Zoom meeting for everybody, and no one shows up. Well, course, you were there, and I was there, and you know what? And Karen was there. You know, it just the three of us, right? Who else? Who else was there? But anyway, what are you able to? Uh, all right. So what it is that maybe we'll have a bake sale. Uh, well, you know, everybody will be in charge of raising some sort of money for the cause, and we'll yeah, we're gonna figure that one out. And now I'm so motivated to figure this out, to make it happen. Yeah, start saving now. Uh, Mace, yes, Mace, are you still watching? Mace was with us. That's right. He was there. It was Karen. Yeah, Mace. Mace, our New Orleans, our yeah, New Orleans, Louisiana Cajun guy. Um, anyway, it's the top of the hour. I want to tell you I love you all. Love you all. And keep coming back. Go to msfrontiers.org. Subscribe to this channel. Follow me. And besides that, if you send me any ideas, you guys have my email. Send me any ideas you have about what we can do. Now, let's build this thing, right? And opt in. We're all friends now. We have to see each other. Anyway, I love you all. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May He shine His face upon you and be gracious to you. May He lift up His countenance upon you and give you His peace. Also, in the wonderful words of Paul, the Apostle Paul, worry about nothing at all, but with everything, with prayer and petition. Make your requests known to God and allow that peace which transcends all understanding will keep our hearts and minds on Christ Jesus. I love you dearly, and I'll talk to you next Tuesday. Bye.